Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our live this week for WPPI. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to have you with us today. At the beginning, we always like to give people a little bit of time to join. So, why don't you drop in the chat that you can hear me, that all is good technically, and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm just going to check the chat. We've got people from Texas, Cincinnati. I see my friend Kelly H. Williamson in there. Samantha Nunez says, woohoo! Okay, so just making sure. Oh, a fellow Los Angeles person. I'm from Los Angeles originally, though I live in Santa Barbara now. Cool. Anyone else tuning in from anywhere? Ooh, we got Arkansas, Arizona, New Hampshire, more Texas. Yeehaw, you guys. Okay. Kevin Conde is in the chat. Hey, Kevin. Awesome. All righty. Well, let's just dive right into it today and get started. For those of you who don't know me, I'm hosting this week. My name is Ashleigh Taylor. I am an official mentor in the portrait system, and I'm also an educator with courses in the Portrait Masters store. And I will be speaking at WPPI for the first time this year. So I'm super excited and a little nervous. But I'm really excited. I went to WPPI for the first time like 13 years ago when I was a baby photographer. And I remember it being so overwhelming, so exciting. There was so much to take in. I really didn't know anything about running a business. It really put me on a great trajectory. And I remember watching the speakers and thinking, I want to be up on that stage one day. So I can't believe that things are coming true for me. And I'm excited to share the magic of WPPI with all of you. We have a big day today for our lives, and we're going to skip some of the normal stuff and jump into some big interviews with Victor Ha from Fuji. Fuji's doing a lot at WPPI this year, and we can't wait to tell you about it. And also incredible photographer Jason Vinson. Let me just tell you again a little bit about WPPI for those of you who haven't been yet, because you really do want to be there. So, it's 5 days in Vegas, and it is so much fun. So, there are photo walks, there are seminars with amazing speakers. You learn so much. Again, those first times that I went to WPPI when I was a beginning photographer were so inspiring and taught me so much from not just shooting, but also things that I didn't even know about how to market myself and run a business. I really didn't even know what the word marketing truly meant back in those days. But then even now, as a more established photographer, I still find so much inspiration at WPPI because there's always more to learn, and there's always people who have new tricks and new techniques and new perspectives. So you have to just listen to those speakers. It's always so amazing. And then of course there's the trade show. This year we have shooting bays in the trade show, which is going to be so fun. I have like operated and worked on shooting bays at the Portrait Masters conference in Arizona. So it's going to be kind of similar. And I know from experience that those are so fun. You get amazing time to play and be creative and get great shots for your portfolio. And you get to meet so many great vendors at the trade show. And I wouldn't have the vendors that I have in that I use for my business without meeting them and seeing what the samples look like, what their product demos look like at these trade shows. So it's so, so incredible. And then, of course, let's not forget the parties. Who loves to dance? I love to dance. I love a good song. And to just have fun and let loose with friends. And then, of course, for those of you who are a little more reserved, there's also networking and just making those relationships with other photographers, because having colleagues in this industry is so important for networking and bouncing ideas off of. So I like to think of WPPI as photographer spring break. We get together every year and see our friends and reconnect and make new friends. And it's so much fun. And I see people saying like, yes, I love to dance and party. So yes, we're going to be on the dance floor together. Okay. So I want to tell you guys about the amazing deal for WPPI. If you don't have your ticket yet, you need to sign up, okay? It is $99. This is a jaw-dropping deal. Seriously, it's normally $279. So, to get this pass, to get everything that's included, the parties, the 5 days, the networking, the shooting bays, seminars, everything for $99, it's basically free. It's mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? So use that code Flash99 to sign up. If you already have tickets already, you can email info@WPPIevents.com. But go to the website if you don't have your ticket yet and use that code Flash99. And then I see people in the chat asking some questions, and we will have time for answering those questions in a little bit. So I will get to those in a little bit. So stay tuned. But get your code Flash99 and join us at WPPI if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, because time is running out. There's only 18 days away until this conference. So you got to book your flight. You got to get your hotel. You got to you got to do this in Vegas, right? We got to get to Vegas. So get that ticket secured so you can get all your travel plans in line and join us. So let's do this, people. Okay, so on today's live, I want to tell you guys that we have some awesome giveaways. So there's going to be $100 gift cards to the Portrait Master store. Again, I have some courses in there. There's so many amazing instructors and courses in that store. And we also have several free conference passes. So who knows? You might not even pay $99. You might get your pass for free. But there are some rules for how you're going to win one of these giveaway prizes. So you need to be watching on YouTube, and you need to tell us in the comments what you're excited about at WPPI this year, and include the hashtag WPPI 2023. And we're going to give out those prizes to those who comment throughout the broadcast, and you'll be able to claim your prize. If it's the TPM gift certificate, you'll email support@theportraitmasters.com. Or if you won the WPPI conference pass, you'll email a different address, which is info@WPPIevents.com. And I want you to stay till the end, because I have a little surprise giveaway for everybody, but you don't get to find out what it is or how to get it unless you stay all the way to the end. Okay, guys? And like I said, if you have questions, you can put them in the chat and we will answer those in a little bit for you. So let's do the fun thing. Let's jump into our amazing guests and interviews. So first, I have Victor Ha with Fuji. So excited to have him. So let's bring him on.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you, Victor? What's happening?
I'm good. I'm good. So I was all set up for this interview, all set up and ready to go. And then last minute, I had to get on a plane to go to some meetings tomorrow or in Miami. So I'm actually dialing in right now from the airport terminal. So I apologize if there's any background or if there's any random folks walking behind me. I tried to find a good looking place to do this. So.
No, you're perfect. We're excited to have you and that you're able to fit us in. So, tell us just a little bit about you and also about your connection with Fuji and Fuji.
Yeah, for sure. I am officially the Vice President of Electronic Imaging and Optical Devices at Fujifilm North America Corporation. And so what that really means is I handle digital cameras and lenses for the X series and GFX camera systems. And then I also handle our broadcast cinema products as well with two really amazing teams. I'm pretty lucky.
Awesome. Okay, well, I know that Fuji is pretty involved with WPPI this year, and can you tell us about some of the epic things you're doing for the show?
Yeah, if y'all have been to WPI in the past, or you kind of have been at events that we've been to over the past few years, we kind of like doing things outside the box, and not usually by the book. And so this year we're kind of taking the the same approach, and we're doing some fun stuff. I think we're going to have what I'm calling like a curated photo walk, like a photo tour of the hotel. We're going to have some fun stuff to make photos of. And then once the photo walk is completed, you end up in a neat little place to kind of network and have fun and meet some people. We're also going to be really trying to feature a new technology that we have called Camera to Cloud. And Camera to Cloud was announced back in October, and we've been pilot testing it and kind of running it through its paces. And WPPI will be the first time that we are publicly showing the technology and letting people get hands on it and giving people an opportunity to see what really a cloud workflow could look like for you. I'm pretty excited about it. It's something that's new and it's fresh, and it brings a real, I guess, like, for example, right now I'm in the middle of an airport, right? So I can't demo. I don't have all my stuff here with me. So I've got a couple of coworkers who are listening in, and right now, like, I'll probably bring up my screen right now, and I think I got Matt and Justin. So I'm gonna go with Matt, and I'm gonna have Matt unmute really quickly, just so that we all know this is real and this is live. So anyway, Matt, are you on the line with us?
Yeah, I'm here. You guys want video also?
Well, yeah, it should be kind of funny. Are you guys able to show a video of Matt and I at the same time?
Oh, impromptu tech questions, huh? We love those, right?
All right. Well, anyway, so I'm going to assume that people believe us at this point. So Matt, tell us where you're at today and where you're dialing in from.
Yeah, so I'm in my at-home office in Houston, Texas. So nowhere near you.
Awesome. Okay, so what we're about to do is let's make believe I work for a big brand, or let's make believe I need to review images, and I'm actually between flights, and I got to get comments back, and I got to get to all this stuff annotated and commented on before I hop on my next flight, right? So what Camera to Cloud essentially allows me to do is it allows me to see an image being made as it's being made. So Matt's going to make a couple images right now, and he's at home in Texas, and he's going to go ahead and make some images. And as he's making those images, what's going to happen is I will start to see them populate inside of this platform called Frame.io. Now, if you live in the world in the world of video, or live in the world of motion production, you'll know what Frame.io is. It's this collaborative tool that allows you to do some commenting on moving pictures, essentially. And in our partnership with Adobe and Frame.io, we're able to now make images and send them directly from the camera into Frame.io, where I can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and approve this, and I'm going to type in, this is great. Thanks for the support today. And Matt, on his end.
Oh, your audio cut out.
Get the approval as I'm about to hop on the plane. Yep, he'll be able to know as I'm about to hop on the plane which images I selected, what the comments are, and what that does is it tightens up the wait time. We lose so much time in production, especially with photography. You lose so much time waiting for people to reply or waiting to get images out. So this is just another great tool that we're able to really bring to photographers, and we're really excited to show what it's capable of doing at WPPI.
That is really, really cool. I used to, before I was a photographer, be a hand model, and I would do like commercial shoots, and we would have to just like spend hours just sitting in the studio waiting sometimes for the art director to travel back and forth from like the offices to come see the shots and make sure that everything was good before moving on these commercial shoots. So I could see how if they had been at their desk and the images had just been able to populate so quickly, that would have been a complete game changer. I guess I would have gotten paid less for my time modeling.
Well, we certainly don't want to remove like rates from talent and stuff like that. But what I think it does is it makes their time on set and their time in production much more effective, right? Much more valuable. Yeah. So for example, right? I was on set testing this with a commercial photographer, and we had everyone on set install the Frame.io app on their phone. And then what ended up happening was the photographer would make an image and it beamed to everyone's phone. So the makeup artist could look at it, the lighting designer could look at it, the set designer, the costume designer, everyone had essentially their own little monitor in front of them, and they could look at exactly what mattered most to them. And what it did was it kept everyone from piling around the Digitech, which can oftentimes be so problematic on set, especially if the photographer is trying to have a conversation back and forth with their Digitech.
Yeah, no, that's super amazing. I mean, even now, like, just I have a small studio. I'm not doing like huge commercial projects, but I still need the makeup artist to check things behind the camera. And it's so nice. Like, I could imagine if she just was able to pull it up on her phone instead of having to wait and crowd around me, it would save so much time. So I think this is really exciting, even for people like me who are not doing big, huge commercial shoots.
Yeah, it's what I really like to think of is that it actually you get to move at the speed of collaboration, and especially on multi-person sets where oftentimes you have other people needing to make decisions while you're working. It can make the difference between getting another setup in or making sure you have more opportunity to work with talent and get the images you want to get. So that's what we're really excited about.
That's really, really cool. I'm so excited to see this. I mean, it was exciting to just see it here on this live. And I'm really excited to see it be demoed at WPPI. And okay, you did show us a really cool tech, but I heard there's a party. So can we get to the party talk?
All right, let's get to the matter of the business, right? Okay. So after the cloud walk, photo tour of the Mirage, what it's going to end up in the vicinity of the nightclub that used to be known as I think One Oak, inside the Mirage. And so we've rented it out. We're inviting everyone that's associated with WPPI to come in. We're going to go back to like my 20s and have like a step and repeat out front. Everyone's going to get really fancy. We're going to make some images at the step and repeat. We'll print them on site because that's what Camera to Cloud lets you do. We're also going to have a team of Fujifilm staff acting as your like personal nightclub type photographers, again, going Camera to Cloud, printing those as well. We're also going to have a ton of partners that have really invested in this idea of cloud workflow. And when you think about cloud workflow, it's like something that hasn't ever existed before, right? So the idea that you can make an image and print it right away, it sounds like it's existed forever, but we're the first camera company that's actually bringing that to the world in a way that's tangible. And so we're really excited to bring that out and show it to you, not just firsthand and let you experience it. During the trade show, we're going to have 2 workflow presentations, one for still, one for video. And then we're going to go on, if you see people that are wearing like Fujifilm red t-shirts or red sequin jackets, or they look like they're walking around with a model and it looks like a private photo walk, chances are you're actually witnessing what we call a pickup photo walk. So we really love engaging with the community. We love being spontaneous. It's kind of just who we are. And so we're going to just walk around and ask people if they want to go make some pictures with us. And then that's your opportunity to get hands on a camera. It's your opportunity to have questions answered if you're familiar with our products. And it's also your opportunity to really see what Camera to Cloud actually looks like firsthand.
Wow, that's going to be super fun. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. And even this Camera to Cloud, like the printing that you were talking about, I could see that being so helpful for wedding photographers as well. I know I don't shoot weddings anymore, but back in the day when I did, I was always trying to like take my cards out, load the pictures, make sure they were backed up because I was so paranoid about losing anything. And then sometimes we'd also like print out something for the bride and groom as a surprise at the wedding, but it was a big huge pain in the butt. So this sounds like way better. So this is really cool technology that I could see, like you said, from commercial photography, but anyone like a portrait photographer who just has stylist and hair makeup team at their photo shoots to wedding photographers, like it's such a game changer. So this is going to be so exciting to see live at WPPI.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. Thank you for making the time and letting us come on here and chat about what things we're going to do. You'll probably see a ton of us there. Everyone's got something different that they're going to bring to the event in the way of what they're going to wear to have some fun and be Vegas about it. If you are looking for where we are on registration day, just look for the 7-foot cloud costume. There's going to be a person who's going to be in this like crazy cloud costume, and we really want you to take pictures with it and have fun and thank the person who's going to be wearing that thing all day because their arm's going to be like this all day. So.
Super funny and fun, and doesn't sound like it will be easy to miss. So, yeah, well, that sounds like it'll be very obvious. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Victor, and we can't wait to have you at WPPI.
Thank you so much for having me here.
All right.
And thanks for Matt and for Justin, and thank you everybody for backing me up on this one as I travel. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, no, you're awesome. Thank you so much for joining us from the airport. That's amazing. Yay. All right. Well, I want to just dive into your guys' questions now, because I did see that we had some in the chat. So I'm just going to read them off and let you guys know the answers. So Terry Thomas said, if we won last week and sent an email to claim the prize but have not heard back, what do we do? So just sit tight. Our inbox is overflowing, but you're going to get your prize and we will get back to you as soon as we can. And then Kathy Arndt said, at the end, you do a giveaway. Is it the same week after week? So hold on a second. And then something about the code not working. So it's the same special prize each week. So it sounds like you already have the code, but just try it again because it should work, but we'll share it at the end of this chat as well. And then Mary Flores Camacho said, will I be able to sell my cameras at WPPI 2023? Yes, you can bring them to Camera Exchange, who's one of our vendors at the showroom floor, and they are buying used gear. And then we have another question that's, are the conference passes reflecting our photo walks, or are photo walks an add-on purchase? Like, how do photo walks work? So photo walks and photo mastery courses are add-on purchases, but everything else, like the seminars, which that's when I'm teaching a seminar. So the seminars, the image reviews, the shooting bays, the parties, they all come with that $99 conference pass. So the photo walks and the photo mastery courses are add-on purchases, but everything else comes with your pass. I do just want to clarify the question that Kathy Arndt said. So it's the same prize as last week. So if you already have the prize, I guess you don't have to stay to the end, but please do, because I mean, I know you want to hear from Jason, right? So, okay, cool. So I want to give away some prizes because let's face it, you guys are partly here for the prizes, right? The awesome interviews and the prizes. So let's give away our $100 Portrait Masters gift card winners. So Victoria Ferguson won, Leighton D won, Atina Zare, I hope I'm saying your name right, won, Team Nataro won. So there should be a slide with how to redeem the $100. Okay, perfect. So it's for those of you who just won that $100 Portrait Masters gift card, you're going to email support@theportraitmasters.com. And again, that's Victoria Ferguson, Leighton D, Atina Zare, and Team Nataro. And now I'm going to let you know who won the free conference ticket. So Jennifer Tanksley Cross, Christopher Graham, J.R. Gentle, and Thunder B. Congratulations, you won the free conference pass. And so you guys are going to email info@WPPI events to claim that prize. Okay, now I am excited to bring on amazing, incredible photographer, Jason Vinson. For those of you who don't know, Jason is ranked as one of the top 25 wedding photographers in the world. He's known for his documentary approach to his photography as well as his epic portraits. He's also an award-winning family photographer and a senior staff writer for F-Stoppers, and he's an ambassador with companies like Magmod, SLR Lounge, Light and Motion, Holdfast, and others. So Jason is incredible. Let's bring him on. Welcome, Jason.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I'm so
Good.
excited to have you. So
Yeah.
I know I gave you a little bit of an intro, but if you could just tell everyone a little bit about yourself, that would be fabulous.
Yeah, so my name's Jason Vinson. I'm based out of Northwest Arkansas, and I'm a wedding and documentary photographer as well as content creator. And yeah, so I've been shooting weddings since about 2010, been full-time since 2017.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time shooting weddings. You lasted longer than me.
Yeah, I absolutely love weddings. Don't ever plan on not shooting weddings. I could see myself like dialing back and not doing as many, but I love it too much to never not shoot weddings.
Yeah, I always say it's really meant for those who really are passionate about it because yeah, I found my passion in more studio portrait photography, but I think like weddings are meant for those who are really excited and passionate and want to share those big moments with couples. It's so great to have people who that's their passion and that's what they love to do.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you're teaching at WPPI.
Yeah, so I have two things that I'm teaching with WPPI. The first is a photo walk. It's called Finding and Creating Interesting Light. I've been teaching this photo walk. It's the same photo walk that I've been doing since 2019. And what I love about it is that it's always different. So I go into this photo walk and I don't ever have a plan on what we're going to do. And so the whole idea is just to kind of pick a direction, walk, and either find interesting light to make portraits with, or find interesting compositions where we can make our own light to create interesting portraits. And it's kind of my all-around philosophy with how I shoot weddings, how I shoot engagement sessions and stuff like that. I'm a big proponent on like not ever having like a really solid plan because I prefer to be inspired in the moment. And so that's how I teach these photo walks. And so I've done a ton of them this way, and they're always different. We always shoot in different locations because they're always at different times of the day and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I'm super excited about that photo walk. And then I'm also teaching a master class, which is called Fearless Portraits. And I'm excited about this one because it's basically the exact same as the photo walk, where we're going to go out and we're going to do a 2-hour shoot. And it's going to be essentially this finding and creating interesting light. But then we're going to go into like a conference room, and we're going to spend 2 hours, and we're going to edit all of the images that we took during that walk. And so you're going to be able to see the full process from conception to taking the photo all the way to final deliver image.
Oh, wow. That's going to be super cool to see
Yeah.
like the whole process. Oh my gosh, that's really exciting. So I know you've been a speaker at WPPI before. That's like you said, since 2019. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So what is it like? Tell us just your WPPI like story. What is it that you love about WPPI? What keeps you coming back year after year?
Yeah, so my very first time at WPPI was in 2019, and it was actually, I was just convinced to go to hang out with some friends because it's a great place. Like you were saying earlier, it's like a spring break for photographers, and so I was like, yeah, I'll go. And so I had it scheduled off to go, and last minute I was like, I'm gonna email them and see if maybe I can make a little bit of work out of this play trip. And so I emailed WPPI and I was like, hey, just reaching out, see if you have any availability for me teaching a class, leading a photo walk, or doing anything like that. And they happened to have a space open. Someone dropped out or something like that. And so I was able to pick up a photo walk. And then I've just been doing it ever since.
I love that. That
Yeah.
also like good for you for being such a go-getter and just reaching out.
That's like the story of my whole career.
Really good lesson for all photographers is like it never hurts to put your name in the hat and just
Right.
try, right? Okay, and what are you excited for? Like, what makes you so excited about this year's WPPI?
I'm super excited about my masterclass because I think for me with the photo walks, there's always been this sort of disconnect with the photo walk and people seeing like how the image was created, but never actually seeing just that final process. And so I'm excited to actually be able to show that. In the past, I have like an online education thing where I would walk through some of the editing and stuff, but you were never able to actually see like the full final process if you were like attending that photo walk. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm always excited for, the networking, hanging out with people, the parties, The trade floor is always amazing. I love to see all the new gear that's coming out, the new tech. And yeah, just again, networking is always super amazing there as well.
Yeah. Do you see like the same friends every year? Or do you like meet new people every single year? Does it kind of
Both for sure. Yeah, there's always like the main bar at the Mirage, where it's like there's basically like one bar where the trade floor leads into when you come out of your room and stuff, and you can basically find me there the whole time.
Awesome. Okay, well we know. So what's your drink of choice then if you're going to be hanging out at the bar?
Oh, last year it was the Space Dust IPA from, I can't remember the brewery, but yeah, it's called the Space Dust IPA. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a water drinker, so I'm like a water and coffee drinker basically. So I'm just gonna try
fair.
maybe like a good cranberry juice sometime.
I like it.
Awesome. Anything else that you want to just share or tell us about? Because I'm really excited about your photo walks and seeing you at WPPI, and it sounds like it's going to be a blast. But is there any last thing you want to share with?
Yeah, I think it'd be worth mentioning that. So I'm teaching the photo walk through WPPI as well as the masterclass through WPPI. But one of the sponsors, and they're going to have a booth on the trade floor, is Stella Pro Lights. So I'm also going to be doing like a photo walk with them to kind of show off their lights and their gear and stuff like that. And so I'm pretty sure my walk is sold out. And so if you're still trying to get access to a walk with me, you can make sure to head over to the Stella Pro booth and ask them about my walk and see if there's any spaces available. Because I know that no one can sign up for them until the trade floor opens. And so from there, it'll just be first come, first serve.
Okay. That is actually really good to know, because I know that just the photo walks being sold out has been something that people have been asking about. And I think we are going to add more photo walks just for those of you listening to sign up for. But knowing that you have an opportunity with the Stella booth and that like people could go ask, that's going to be so helpful. And I was actually kind of curious, like on your photo walk, if you use any gear, if it's just reflectors, or how because you did mention that you like create light in the moment. If you don't, great.
Yeah. So it kind of depends. So whenever we do these photo walks, it's very just being inspired in the moment. And so if I see really beautiful natural light, then I'll shoot natural light. If I'm inspired by like a really great composition or something like that, and the light isn't great in that situation, then I will use off-camera flash. I don't shoot with any sort of reflectors. I don't usually shoot with like soft boxes and stuff like that. So everything's going to be basically just like a light with a reflector on it, like a 7-inch dish or something like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you're keeping it simple, but you're creating amazing images. That's really, really exciting. Awesome.
I travel with a decent amount of gear, but not a lot of modifiers.
Yeah. Oh, I love it though. I'm always really inspired by photographers that can just take really simple equipment that's lightweight and easy to carry around, but create something really like mind-blowing with it. So
that's the name of the game, especially with weddings when you don't have a ton of time, and so you have to be able to work really quickly. Sometimes I might have like 15 minutes with a bride and groom to do like all of their portraits, including like an epic portrait and stuff like that. And so being able to get some of those like really creatively lit images is pretty difficult sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I think we lost your video, but I can still hear you. But yeah, I'm really excited for your photo walks. Really excited that you're doing something with the Light in Motion booth, and we will just see you there. And like you said, at the bar, right? So
yeah, I'll be there.
Thank you so much, Jason, and we can't wait to see you at WPPI.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so I'm going to answer a few more of your questions, and then we're going to get back into giveaways and the final prize that everyone gets. So I saw someone asked, has Ashleigh planned her 80s costume yet? No, I haven't. But the good news is I'm a costume queen. For those of you who don't know, Halloween is my favorite holiday. I've been playing dress up since I was 3 years old. Let's be real, guys. I have a costume box with 80s stuff in it. So your girl will put something together for the 80s costume party. Don't you worry. And then, wow, you guys are really asking me fashion tips and making me feel like I'm someone fashionable. So, Ashleigh, do you have any fashion tips for daytime wear? You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. WPPI is so fun, but it is like a lot. Like you're doing stuff, you're in lectures. So I am a girl who likes to be comfortable because, I'm a geriatric millennial at this point, so I'm elderly. Like needs to put comfort first. So I would say wear comfy shoes, like cute sneakers, and don't feel like you have to overly, like, it's great if you want to dress to impress and dress up, but also like you might just see me hanging out in jeans and a t-shirt because I'm going to be prioritizing being comfy. But look, a cute pair of earrings can jazz up any outfit for the ladies out there who like earrings, or for the gentlemen or non-binary people who like earrings. So that would be my fashion tip, like a little headband, little earring, jazzes up something simple. uh I wasn't prepared for the fashion tips on this show. So Barbara Minkler asks, how many people are coming this year to WPPI so far? So this is exciting. We have just surpassed 5,000 attendees. So that's really an exciting milestone. That means that we're going to get to hang out with so many friends and make so many new friends, and we want more people to come. So please share about WPPI, tell your photography bestie crew to join in, because the more the merrier. And we're only 18 days away, right? So you got to get your flights booked. Like I said, you got to get that hotel booked at the Mirage. Like, let's get moving, people. Will there be more photo walks? So yes, we will be adding more photo walks. Get excited. We will post when they are available and what photo walks we're adding in the official WPPI Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that Facebook group, please join it. Please turn on your notifications for it. Check in on it daily because I don't want you to miss these announcements. Are there still spots for workshops? So there is an opening, there are still openings in the Boudoir Summit, if you're looking for that. I also am hosting it's not really affiliated with WPPI, it's my own workshop, but I'm hosting a boudoir workshop. So feel free to reach out to me or go to ashleightaylorportrait.com if you want to check that out. It is an in-person hands-on workshop where we'll be building a boudoir portfolio for you guys, and I'll be sharing marketing, posing, all the things you want to know about boudoir. That's my passion. So those are some kind of like auxiliary events to the workshops at WPPI. And where is your favorite place to go for dinner in all of Vegas? Okay, so you guys, I am a foodie. Like, let's be real. If I could be like someone who gets paid to eat food for a living, that's what I would do and not be a photographer. But I haven't found that job to really exist. So, what are my favorite places to eat in Vegas? Gonna shout out Momofuku. Yum, yum, yum. That is delicious. There's a place off the strip called Raku, Raku. It was expensive, but it was like one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. It was like a multi-course kind of omakase deliciousness. So that is amazing. There's also off the strip a Hot and Juicy. Love to tear into some shrimps with sauce. Don't want to make this like a food live, but I could talk about food all day. So if you want to talk about food, reach out to me. Also, Momofuku has the milk bar next door, which has the cookies. So if I were you, I would go there. I would buy like 10 cookies and I would put them in your suitcase and take them home, and then think about WPPI every single day when you eat a cookie when you come home. That's what I do. If you want to know what my life is like. Okay, and then how early do you need to get to the seminars? We suggest arriving to get in line to the seminars about 10 minutes ahead of time, so you can make sure that you get in and secure your spot and you don't miss the beginning. And I will be speaking on March 6th at 10 a.m. So I am hoping that you will be there for my seminar. I'm very, very excited about it. Okay, I think that is all the questions. So it is time to give away more prizes. All right. So $100 Portrait Master Store gift card winners. We're gonna say the names. We have Victoria Ferguson, Ron Levy, Gabrielle G, and BLV Media E. I'm not sure if it's Media E or if you say it like Mide. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But you guys are, congratulations. You won the $100 Portrait Master Store gift card. So you're going to claim your prize by emailing support@theportraitmasters.com. And again, that's Victoria Ferguson, Ron Levy, Gabrielle G, and BLV Media E. And then we also have our free WPPI conference ticket winners. So congratulations to Dirk Myers, Danielle Rogers, E.D. Ding, Aurora Anderson, and Jesus Araiza. I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did. Kevin Conde is going to chastise me for my Spanish pronunciations. For you guys, I want you to email, can we get that slide back up? For those of you who just won the free WPPI pass, email info@WPPIevents.com. And again, those winners were Dirk Myers, Daniel Rogers, E.D. Ding, Aurora Anderson, and Jesus Araiza. Okay, and then lastly, we are giving away a digital swag bag to everyone who is joining us right now. So you're going to go to this link. It's theportraitmasters.com/WPPI giveaway. And you're going to use the code WPPI Live to get this prize for free. It is only available for 24 hours. So go do this like immediately so you don't miss your prize. If you're watching this on the replay and the 24 hours have passed, so sorry, but just join us next week for more prizes. Cool. And then just to wrap up, I want to, first of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in live and watching and commenting in the chat. I really appreciate it. You can join us again next week, next Wednesday at noon. You'll see my face again. So hopefully you enjoyed having me as your host today. And there will be more prizes, more announcements, and more guests. And I'm just so excited about WPPI this year. Like I said, for me, this is really a big milestone year for me personally, being that I went from like the little newbie 13 years ago who just really wanted to make a successful business and maybe one day be able to speak, to actually that day being here. But it's also, even if I wasn't speaking, I would still be there because it's so fun to connect with my photographer friends from all over the country. It really is photographer spring break. You get that socializing time. I'm a mom, so I don't really get a lot of time to let loose and party, and this will be such a fun opportunity to do that. But then, of course, as like a business owner, it's actually a really, really valuable time to learn, to get new tips for my career, to see all the new products. Like, I'm really excited about this Fuji stuff, guys. This technology seems really cool, and I want to see it live. And there's just so many vendors that I want to check out at the trade show. I always see new products every year. I'm always thinking about how I can grow my business and expand it and offer the best to my clients. And you really get that opportunity to see everything at WPPI. And then you have all these amazing seminars to learn. And like I said, there'll be more photo walk opportunities to sign up for. So it is going to be an amazing show. You don't want to miss it. Make sure to join our official WPPI Facebook group and just come see me, come say hi, and come see so many of the other amazing folks, mentors, speakers, educators that we're going to have come shoot at the shooting bays. This is really going to be a huge year for WPPI, and we're just so excited to have you. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week, and I will see you at WPPI, I hope. Bye, guys.